The 10th Circuit Court of Appeals, based in Denver, Colorado, has agreed with the lower court's decision from last year to completely dismiss a lawsuit brought by 8 people from around the country, not only seeking to overturn the results of the 2020 election, but also seeking $160 billion in damages. These 8 individuals, of course, claim that the election was stolen by companies like Dominion Voting Systems and Facebook and a couple other smaller companies, but Facebook and Dominion were the big ones named in this lawsuit. They somehow rigged the election, even though the people couldn't prove it in their lawsuit. So not only do we have to overturn the lawsuit, but between the 8 of us, we're going to split the $160 billion, however you want to pay us. Like I said, a lower court last year looked at this, basically laughed it out of court, and said, you people have no standing to file this lawsuit because you can't point to a single injury that's real that you actually suffered. Therefore, I cannot let this case move forward. So, of course, they had their lawyers appeal it, which I'll get to the lawyer in a moment because this is absolutely ridiculous. So the lawyer appeals it. It goes to the 10th Circuit, and finally, after sitting on it for months, they look at it and they say, yeah, the lower court's right. You have no standing. Get out of here. Now, if you ask me, I think Dominion and Facebook and all these other little companies named in here, they need to file a countersuit, right? They need to get their court costs back. They need to get their lawyers' fees back. They need to get all of that back from these 8 individuals. But here's what the lawyer said. The lawyer who filed the appeal said, whether we're good lawyers or not is really irrelevant. That's what he said on his podcast. So you hired a podcast lawyer to file this lawsuit, and he's like, hey, whether or not I'm a good lawyer is totally irrelevant. No, I think it's probably pretty relevant. I think that's something that people would want in a lawyer, not somebody who says, hey, it doesn't matter if I'm good or if I'm bad, whatever, let's just do this. No, people want a lawyer that's going to go out there and be like, listen, I'm the best, nobody can beat me. I always win, here's my track record. Let's do this now. But this guy's like, maybe I'm good, maybe I'm not, who cares, right? I filed the thing. And that's another question too, is like, why did you even file it? You knew these people didn't have standing. So if you ask me, I think it's time to bring actions against these lawyers as well, because somebody has to pay the price for this, and it can't just be these 8 wackadoo plaintiffs who are probably going to get slapped with lawsuits from the companies like I mentioned. The lawyers need to be held responsible too. If you file a lawsuit that you know has no merit, that you know your plaintiffs have no standing, you need to be punished. And in fact, in many areas, they can and will be. So we'll see what happens to the lawyer here. But I think he should be punished even more harshly than the people who filed the lawsuit through him.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.